We're back with Jacqueline, learning a little bit more about the performers at this year's Jazz Festival. Jacqueline, how many performers and artists can people expect to see at this year's festival?
Well, we have over 140 shows throughout the 10 days, and we've tallied it out that there's around over 600 actual musicians that are playing. So it's spread across multiple venues, like we were kind of chatting about before. So our largest venue is the Besborough Gardens, where we are right now, and then we have Friendship Park, which is probably the next busiest or largest location in terms of where people gather. It's 100% free, like we were saying, and then we have a number of clubs around town. So there's Amigos, Vangelis, the Capitol is a new venue this year, it's downtown, the Basement Club, the Broadway Theatre, and then a few free spots like the Spadina Free House, and then the James Hotel, 2nd Avenue Grill.
Excellent. All over the city, so there's no excuses if you can't make it down to one location to see a specific artist. Like you mentioned, I want to touch base on that. There are some free shows that people can look at, and families especially who have kids, they can just pop by if they want to check it out.
Absolutely. Yeah, like the Free Stage, for example, it's like a totally family-friendly environment. Like we do have a separate beer gardens, but we also have another area where kids play, and you see like young families there just hanging out listening to music. So there's lots of jazz going on there, but then there's funk, there's soul, there's lots of local stuff. We also bring in some touring acts as well, like Five Alarm Funk is a popular one. Also Delhi to Dublin, they were really popular last year when they opened for Ziggy Marley. So now they're at the Free Stage, and we're hoping that people will be excited about that. I know
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. I am as well. And bringing the bigger names up, what are some big names that people can look forward to seeing at this year's festival?
Well, opening night, we're presenting Colin James. He's a fan favorite for sure. Ben Harper with Charlie Musselwhite is also a big name that we're really thrilled to be presenting. He's sold out, unfortunately. We were talking about John Legend, Lauryn Hill, Tegan and Sarah, also sold out shows.
Wow.
But some other ones are St. Vincent. She's a really great indie act coming up from the States. She was recently on Saturday Night Live as the musical guest.
Cool.
There's also Galactic out of New Orleans. Maceo Parker used to tour with Prince, and he also was in James Brown's original band. Common, huge hip-hop stars coming next Saturday, and our final night is Downchild Blues Band.
Wow, so many options there. I can't even fathom all those artists in one go. Bringing these big names to Saskatoon, you would need some sort of support and positive response from the community in previous years, I would assume, to keep bringing these big names back. Is that true?
Absolutely, for sure. Like the community is a huge support for us, right? So our audience is really supportive. They come out and they, come to all the events, right? So as we built that market, we're able to afford and to bring in bigger names, and of course the sponsors too. So like they're incredibly important, and everyone comes together and makes it come together.
It's a real community. I love it. So if people want to find out, because there's so much happening, lots of different schedules, times, places like we discussed, if people want to find out all this information, where can they go?
Saskjazz.com. It's probably the best place. It's the hub of all information. We also have a mobile app too. You can download it, saskjazz.com/mobile.
Perfect.
It's for iPhones and Android devices, and those are the best places I like to direct people.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait to see it for the first time, and I also can't wait to talk to local musician Aaron Adair later in the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, Jacqueline.
Thank you.